Hey guys, welcome to my first video. Today I'm gonna give my thoughts about KAACHI, so let's get into it. I'm sure you already heard about them, but if you don't know about them, here's an introduction. KAACHI is UK's first K-pop girl group. The group consists of 4 members, Nicole, Donnie, Chunso and Coco. They debuted on the 15th of April under Front Row. First of all, K-pop was made for Asians to get the spotlight and not for white people, but I mean, if you get good training in a Korean company in Korea, why not? But in my opinion, you shouldn't make a K-pop group with the majority white, and based in the UK. If you are a K-pop group, in my opinion, you should move to Korea and learn fluent Korean. But in KAACHI's case, first of all, they can't speak Korean properly except for Coco. Second of all, they are based in the UK. And third of all, if you look at their dancing, vocals and rapping, it looks like they didn't train at all. Their vocals are weak, and in their rapping there just isn't any flow. Except for all those things, they also copy a whole lot of things, like they copied their logo from 17, BTS, ACE, Luna and Blackpink. And also their choreography is copied. You can see a lot of similarities of their choreography with groups like ITZY, Twice and Blackpink. Even their song and album cover has similarities with TXT and ITZY. The second topic that I want to discuss is that they had a lot of scandals even before they debuted, like they called Jennie lazy. Chunso ships herself with Jungkook. One of them compared herself with Hwasa. Here is the clip.
My position is chic and todo. I am like the Hwasa from Mamamoo of KAACHI.
Now about the music. Did I like the song? No. Did I finish the song? I couldn't. Do I think they should have debuted? Absolutely not. K-pop has to one of the toughest parts of the music industry to work in, and these girls are anything but ready, let alone good. Korean companies are very strict on performance and skills, and KAACHI lacks in every area, probably because they trained for 3 months. The Beat to Your Turn is very mediocre, and if you compare that to other debut songs, you'll see why. Debut songs are very important. It is supposed to be the song that catches people's eyes and be remembered as their starting point. This song, however, is a disgrace to the UK and a disrespect towards South Korea. Not only did it flop as soon as it came out, but they have attracted so many haters already. What I found really disappointing, but not surprising, was the lack of talent. K-pop idols use their vocals. KAACHI uses their voices. There is a difference. Donnie is apparently the main rapper, and as a huge fan of rap myself, I wanted to cry. August DB throwing up middle fingers at her from hell. This is not what rap is. They are also very off-tune and cannot harmonize. You're supposed to be a team, know each other and be able to harmonize without a problem. But the thing is, they trained for only 3 months. If you compare that to a normal K-pop trainee, that's so short. You just need to know how tough it is as a trainee. For example, you train your dancing for hours and hours per day, and same with your singing and rapping. I don't think it's unfair for the other K-pop trainees. They literally work their asses off, and some never even get to debut, and there's KAACHI, they trained for 3 months. By the way, I'm not hating on them, I'm just pointing out that it's not fair to the other trainees. Alright, let's get into their stage presence and Chunso. Okay, so I watched their cover of the Blackpink song, and the lack of everything really threw me off. I expected that if they were going to debut a non-Korean K-pop group, they would train these girls vigorously. You can't just throw a Korean in there and then call it a K-pop group. Why did they have to be specifically K-pop? The lack of effort is clearly shown, and they won't compare to other groups who have trained for years. And Chunso, she honestly reminds me of a Karabu, and that's what startles me about her. She's the only one with a Korean name, and she isn't even Korean. That was strike number 1. Then she ships herself with Jungkook. Which would not be as weird if she wasn't a non-Korean trying to be in a K-pop group with a Korean stage name. It's just off-putting to me. And their fandom name is KAACHI. I just can't, sorry. And above all of that, I think that it's obvious that they added Coco, the only Korean member in the group, because they needed to make the group K-pop. Like bruh, just because you have a Korean member in the group doesn't mean that your group is now considered K-pop. Now let's talk about the group itself. Now here we are getting into the place where some might call cultural appropriation and be done with it, but let's not do that. First of all, I think a not Asian person could do well in a K-pop group. I just think said person would have to fit the K-pop idol visual ideal to some degree, or at least be part of a group which all in all did. With KAACHI, I don't see that ideal much. I did a little trick and turned off the sound and just watched the MV. I think maybe the girl with the purple and cyan hair could fit in a group like Twice. The other two European-looking girls I think would stand out too much. But since they don't have that anchor of at least equal parts K-visual ideal girls and not, then it didn't give me a K-pop vibe to watch the MV without sound. The girls are pretty, but together they don't spell out K-pop. On the topic of that girl with the purple and cyan hair. Why is her name seemingly Chunso? This also seems a bit like a deconstructionist thing. Many K-pop idols have stage names, and some even have English names, even when they aren't from an English-speaking country. So I kinda get what they were going for there. But it felt odd. So in conclusion, KAACHI feels like a parody. The quality of their product wasn't much better than something Saturday Night Live could make as a spoof on K-pop. I think I would have a much different view on this if they had the sharp choreo you can see from groups like G-Friend, and a song that was of a top-tier group level like Red Velvet or Blackpink. Even if you took away the obvious controversial elements and replaced them with run-of-the-mill Korean trainees, the group would still be lower tier, barely getting attention. Simply put, I don't feel KAACHI put in the same level of effort that K-pop idols do. They seem more like fans who play at K-pop for a school project. I don't want to be harsh, but it's just not up to snuff. I don't view it as K-pop, because it's lacking a bit in every department. They are missing the gestalt, which just goes to show that deconstructionism isn't always valid in recreation a phenomenon. You need that X factor. I think the producers of KAACHI knows they are being controversial, and I think that's the point, which you can sort of see in the fact that they closed the music video comment section. I'm not sure, but I think the producer Monica Lee has tried doing this with a boy group as well. She seems to be more of a postmodernist project artist than someone honestly trying to make K-pop. And they literally changed I Purple You to I Blue You. Please don't think this video is a hate video, I just wanted to give my thoughts on KAACHI. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and yeah, bye.